3, 2, 1.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Most generous thing to donate. I'm deducting this on my taxes. You're all going to write 2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to step up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, the predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. Oh, it's a doozy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Super charitable! And that answer pays out 20 prediction winners. Next up, a clear frontrunner. Dominating win. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. One answer is showing some promise. A dramatic swing in the votes. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Could this be a blowout? Ran away with that one. Looks like everyone got this one wrong. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. A clear favorite. A regular juggernaut. One more match to determine our finals. This is one for the ages. They're on fire. This final matchup will determine what is the most generous thing to donate. Potential win. We have our first winner. Let's see those scores. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Enter any word ending in ing. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to Jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Thing to be most grateful you can still do when you're 100 years old. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. It's go time. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? That went back and forth more than Luke and Lorelei. Next up. A slight lead taking shape. That was a real nail-biter. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? I'm seeing some early traction here. Back and forth they went. And now our last two contenders face off. Voters. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. There is no love lost between these two. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. Looks like this one was obvious. We're just one match away from our finals. No contest. And now the final face-off. What is the thing you'd be most grateful you can still do when you're 100 years old? That's how you do it. Let's check out that scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any vegetable. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Probably taste the best when deep fried. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Up first, that was a slaughter. Our next matchup. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. Splish splash, I'm taking a bath! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. That was a clash of the Titans. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Let's get a condo! We're changing that bracket title again. Best rock and roll band name. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. An early favorite emerges. Big win, Daddy likes. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. Oh. Get out of the way! No surprises on the prediction front. One last switch. The best giant vegetable to hollow out and sail around the world in. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. This one's looking over already. We have a winner. But did any of that affect the final standings?
Thanks for visiting Monster Seeking Monster. I'm your host, Felicia Screambringer, but you can call me, oh no, don't kill me! That's what all my friends call me. I'll be hosting 6 nights of horrific hookups, where you'll try to convince other players to go out with you by sending them secret messages. Each night, you'll chat with other players before locking in the one person you want to date that night. If that person picks you back, you go on a date and both earn a heart. At the end of the game, the monster with the most hearts wins, unless something weird happens. Did I mention you're all secretly monsters? Check your devices now to see your secret powers and how you can earn bonus hearts if you put them to good use. Oh, I wish I could play, but I've killed too many contestants in the past. Let's start by chatting with other players and trying to set up dates. You can only send 4 messages each night, so use them wisely. Should have mentioned that some of your conversations will appear on screen during the date. Oh well, I'm sure it won't be incriminating. Now, on your device, pick the one person you hope you're going on a date with tonight. Okay, let's see who tricked who. Who picked who. And if you don't get a date, don't worry. This is just the first night. Wait! Looks like someone had the same idea. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that's not good news for you, sorry. Wow, what an exciting first night. It's scoreboard time. So you are doing the best, and you're not. A quick word of warning. Whoever is in the top spot at the end of the second night of dates will have their monster power revealed. And every night after that, we'll do the same for the highest ranking unrevealed monster. Before we progress, 3 players, that's not enough. So I'm adding a 4th player. Robot. Here's how the robot works. The robot loses a heart at the end of every night, but it also gains a bonus heart for every player that messages and tries to date it. At the end of the game, if the robot comes in last place, it fails to understand human emotions and destroys humanity. So keep your eye on the robot or you could all lose the game. If you need to read that again, you can always see the monster power rules for a revealed player by hitting the info button on their chat screen. Oh, look, it's a full moon tonight. That might affect some of your powers. We all know how this works by now. Message away. If you need to block another player, when you hit the info button on their chat screen, there's a block button. Once again, it's time to pick your date. So, did we learn any useful life lessons the first night? We'll find out. Okay, let's see 'em. A late arriving suitor approaches. Let's see. That's gotta hurt. We already know how this will go. Let's see if any of that changed the social pecking order. Okay, a little bit of movement. Don't forget, at the end of each night from now on, the highest ranking secret monster will have their identity revealed. You're at the top. Let's take a peek at your monster identity.
Mother!
The mother receives a bonus heart every night their child does not get a date. I still love you, Mom.
Night 3.
Message time! Oh, a quick word of advice. If one of the other players isn't getting much attention, they might be more receptive to date offers. Alright, it's time to pick dates again. Oh, love! So much potential for disaster and heartbreak. Let's see those dates. These talkative two really hit it off. Oh, looks like someone else wanted in on that action and failed. No date for the child means a bonus heart for the mother. We know how this is gonna end. Let's see if that changed any of the standings. You're the highest unrevealed player, so let's see it.
Serial killer!
The serial killer steals 2 hearts from a player the second time they date each other. From my experience, it's safe to date a serial killer at least once.
Night 4.
Get to messaging. Once again, it's time to pick your date. I'm keeping my mandibles crossed for everyone to do well. choose. But if you don't pick anyone, you'll be severely penalized. It's date time. Ah, didn't pick a date. Time to say goodbye to a heart. No date for the child means a bonus heart for the mother. Looks like everybody ignored the robot. We know this ends badly. No dates. Tough night. Okay, let's see your secret.
Invisible person.
The invisible person starts the game with 2 bonus hearts. The invisible person's score is invisible, so they appear to be in last place until the end of the game.
Night 5.
Keep your eye on that full moon. Message time! Alright, it's time to pick dates again. Ooh, I've got butterflies in my stomach. Literally, I ate a lot of butterflies. It's date time! No date for the child means a bonus heart for the mother. Don't go yet, there's more. Let's see what's what now. It's our last night together. Make it count. You get 2 hearts for dating now because it's such a special night. Not to mention there's a full moon out too.
Last night, yes, it's true.
Get to messaging.
Last night, with you, it's a last night. Yes, it's true. It's a last night. With you, it's a last night. Last night.
Got to feel it.
Last night, yes, it's true.
About you, baby.
Last night,
And
last night.
know you caught some feelings for me too.
Last night,
The last chance, let's make some trouble.
last night.
'Cause you know now all the points are double. Tonight's the night, baby. Feelings right, baby. Tonight.
Once again, it's time to pick your date. This part really gets the goo rushing through my veins. Let's see the dates. The robot's a sure thing if you're the only one that asks it out. Let's see the almost final standings.